Good day, everyone. This is Keith Gibbs from Devon Forest, and I am here to teach you students in grades 3 through 5 how to draw a lighthouse. This is for an e-learning lesson on an e-learning platform, and this is for specifically grades 3 through 5. So let's get started. Now, I'm going to draw this lighthouse using a Sharpie marker on white paper. Here's the Sharpie marker and the white paper. So one of the things that I want you to know is that even though I am using a Sharpie marker, you can also do it in pencil and then trace it over with the Sharpie marker if you see fit. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And the first thing that we are going to do with our lighthouse is we are going to draw the balcony part first. So the first thing we're going to do is right about in the middle part of the paper, we're going to draw a rectangle, a small rectangle like this. Okay? And in this small rectangle, this is going to be our balcony. Okay? So along with the small rectangle, we are then going to draw two lines on it like that. Now, after we draw the two lines, we are then going to draw the actual body of the lighthouse. Now, I think the lighthouse should be a little bit longer. Well, the balcony should be a little bit longer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend it slightly, bring it out a little bit more over here, and maybe add another square right here. Okay? So, now after I've done that, now I'm going to draw the body of the lighthouse, and that is going to be stretching on both sides, two lines going down, one on this side and one on that side. So now I'm going to take my marker and I'm going to draw a line going down. I'm not going to go all the way down. I'm going to stop right about there. Then I'm going to draw another one going down on the other side, right about there. So now, move it over a little bit. Okay? And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to add the light part of the lighthouse. And to add the light part of the lighthouse, I'm going to kind of bring my camera up a little bit, and I'm going to draw the body part that holds the light. So in order for me to do that, I'm going to draw two lines going up like this. 1, 2, and then I'm going to draw the light inside. So I'm going to draw a small circle in the middle and two lines on each side coming out of the circle. 1, 2, 1, 2. And along with those lines on the inside, I'm going to draw two sort of curved lines on the outside. 1, 2. Okay? And on the very top, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line going across. That's the top part of my lighthouse. So after I draw the top part of my lighthouse, I'm going to draw its peak, which is sort of like a point, but not exactly a point. But it's going to be two lines, almost like a triangle. 1, 2. And on top of the lighthouse, I'm just going to draw a sort of like an antenna type thing. But I'm just going to draw it up, small rectangle like this, very skinny rectangle, just like that. So now, along with that, I am now going to work on the body of the lighthouse. Now, but before I do the body, I'm going to put my lighthouse behind some rocks. Now, we can't have our lighthouse just looking like that, like it's floating in the air. So what I'm going to do is from the side of the paper, I'm just going to bring a jagged, crooked line like this that the lighthouse is sitting on top of. And here's the hill that is sitting on top of. See? It's just a jagged line that goes down to the end of the paper. Okay? Now, the body of the lighthouse should have, usually they have a stripe, almost like a candy cane. So we're going to draw a candy cane lighthouse. So we're going to draw some stripes going down like this. Stripe, and then stripe, and then stripe. So we're going to start right here, and then we're going to go stripe. We're going to come down a little bit more right about here and go stripe. And we're going to do one more that kind of might get lost in the rock. And stripe. Right about there. So now, our lighthouse doesn't have a lot of windows. So what we're going to do is we're going to put just a few windows inside each stripe. And I'm going to color them in. It's going to be like a black rectangle like this. One rectangle. Black. I'm going to put the other one here. Another rectangle. Skinny rectangle. I'll put one more down on this side again. Now, along with those windows, we are going to need a door because you have to be able to get in. So we're going to draw sort of like a oval door from the rocks right here, just like this. Okay, now if you want to add a doorknob, you can. Okay. All right. Now, a lighthouse is usually over water. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some water to our background. But our water is just going to be a straight line across because we got kind of calm seas right now. So we're just going to draw a line from this rock behind the lighthouse. And then we're going to bring it out the other side, straight across your paper. Okay. Now, if you want to get real fancy, what you can do is just do some sort of like waves for your lighthouse. And one of the last things that you can do is you can bring some light rays coming out of the lighthouse. And now at this point, we're going to go ahead and pause it, and we're going to bring it back with a little bit of color. And we're back. And as you can see, I colored my lighthouse like a candy cane, red and white stripes. And I have the yellow shining out from the light, along with the nice blue ocean and some brown rocks. And once again, I thank you for watching the video on this e-learning platform. And this is the e-learning assignment for 3rd through 5th grade on how to draw a lighthouse. Please feel free to slow the video down or to watch it again, or to add your own little techniques to it, such as a boat on the water or birds in the sky or a moon in the sky. All right, everybody. Thanks very much, and see you soon.